Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks.
All right, you guys have some new stuff for us?
We do, yeah. So we've got 4 modules that we're showing off in the first half of this year. First off is the DC. The DC is a variable offset voltage generator. So what that is it's 3 knobs with 3 voltage outputs, each one with its own range, 0 to 5 volts, 0 to 10 volts, and -5 to 5 volts. So that's great for like a remote control to reach modules in a hard to reach spot if you've got a large system, or if you want to control multiple things with a single knob, you can send that into a mult or anything and patch it out to a bunch of different spots.
Very useful.
Yeah. So, and then what we're hearing right now is the sine wave. So the sine is a VCO, it's based on a sine wave, it's digital, it's got 2 outputs. So you have a primary output and a sub output, it's an octave below, it can be mixed with a signal 1/5 above the primary output as well.
Okay.
With both of those combined, you can get some really thick layers, and then on top of that, there's wave folding built in.
Oh, nice.
So you can get that sequencing. So that's the sign. That'll be $149 and it'll be coming out in May.
Okay.
Yep. So then next to that we have the bell. The bell is a physical model. It is based around modal synthesis. So it'll emulate melodic percussion sounds such as bells, vibraphones.
It really has a gorgeous sound.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, and so the idea behind that is you can modify both the bar that you're hitting as well as the mallet that's hitting it. So you can get everything from pure sounding orchestra bells to things as harmonically rich as Tibetan bowls and stuff like that.
Very nice.
So a huge range on that. Everything's control voltage accessible as well. And then next to that we have the grain. So the grain is a granular processor. That's easiest to show off with the sine wave into it.
Okay.
So we can hear that, just a steady sine tone. You get a mix control that'll blend between your input and a stream of grain. So then you can have a periodic sound.
Yep.
Or an aperiodic
it goes really fast, yeah, wow.
And they go all the way to audio rate.
High as well.
You can go 4 octaves up and 4 octaves down.
Very cool.
And when you volt per octave that, you get some really interesting timbres. And if you feed the bell
Sounds really cool.
Thank you. Yeah. So all of those will be available between now and May. The 3 ones that make sound will be available for $149, and the DC will be $89.
Sounds good.
Great.
Thank you very much. Steve.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Marcus at Noise Engineering. Hi, Marcus.
Hey there. So we're showing 4 new modules in the show here. We have Fractive Soul. It's a clock divider and multiplier. It'll do any division from 10 to 1 to 1 to 10.
Nice.
There's a further divided by 2 and multiplied by 2 output, as well as a reset out. It's really good for polyrhythmic stuff, and the reset out will help keep your sequencers in phase, so keep everything sounding nice. We have the Terci Ruina. There's 3 analog distortion circuits, normal to each other. They're also addressable separately with the separate ins and outs. We're planning on releasing a whole bunch of distortion modules starting later in 2019. We're hoping to do 1 a month for part of 2019. This is an extremely aggressive drive and fuzz kind of distortion. It sounds really good. We have Sync Vicina. It's a low pass gate. There's a 12 dB slope and a resonant 6 dB slope.
Oh, nice.
The ping in is when you put a trigger in, you get normal low pass gate behavior, just adjustable release time. The gating gives you more like a slew. So if you send a gate to it, you get an ASR envelope, or you can do stepped modulation into it, slew it out, get some really nice expressive sound out of it. The ping input is also velocity dependent, so a lower value trigger will give you a quieter sound than a higher value trigger. Okay. It's all analog but no vectors, so it's pretty reliable. It's nice. The last module we're showing is the Cursus Territas Presido. It's based off of the Cursus Territas, one of our previous oscillators. We've taken the concept of the Localica Territas Presido and basically applied that to the Cursus sound engine. So there's a VCA and an envelope that are freely routable to any of the other sound parameters on the Cursus through these attenuverters. There's also a master attenuverter that all of these go through. So once you have a sound patched up, you can modify it, you can invert it. It's really great for performance. The master knob also has a 0 to 5 volt offset, so you can kind of tie that into the rest of your patch and your performance. We're hoping to release all of these in the first quarter of this year. Yeah, thanks for coming out.
Thank you very much, Marcus.
Okay, got it. All good, man. Thank you. Thank you.
With his own, he builds these instruments that have just so much creativity on it. Yeah, and then made like scary sound score stuff using them, and just and then BMG is licensing it.
Well, some of them I sampled them for Omnisphere, and some of them I actually make pieces of music that get licensed for every application. Yeah.
Trailer music.
Yeah.